You know what? This box too much of a hassle. We're gonna go back and enjoy the fair, actually, the parade. It's 100% Celia's fault. Please give her credit. Listen, exactly. One, the black staff is the one giving me credit. The other one is Cordelia. You know what? That's fine. uh, I might change my name back. What?
in this case. See if he wakes up. Still unconscious for the moment. Do you continue? Pestering?
She'll just be like, eh. And then she'll sit up and I guess look around. Are most of the people, I guess, want to do something of a perception check and see if most of the crowd is looking, at least of those who are looking at me, are they looking at me like disapprovingly or like neutrally, positively? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get from this.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Insight, okay. 14?
With a 14, it does, from what you can tell, it does seem like a little mixed. You do see, like, and there were, like, even when you were pulling people from the fire, there were a couple of people, like, cheering, but then, particularly with seeing you, like, just kind of also have tied this other man up and now, like, laying on one of them, there's a lot more confusion stirring in the crowd. Like, what happened here?
Don't worry, this is just, yeah. This is, he's my friend, and this is just a thing. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was about to say that. You know what? I'm gonna say that. This is my, fiance. Yeah. He likes being hogtied, and she'll give him like a little kick or something. We're fine. Then she'll look at this carriage. Somebody should probably take care of that.
You see this kick woke Silas up. Are you still laying on him, or did you get up to kick him?
She's kind of like leaning on him now, like leaning upwards, using his stomach, like her elbow is resting on it directly. And so now she's kind of sitting more upright.
Alright. What the hell happened?
Oh, nothing. I just saved your life, fiance.
What the hell are you? And you see him kind of pause for a moment and look up and sees the crowd around him, around the three of you really, and just kind of questioningly looks around. Right.
Yeah, we were totally doing nothing nefarious whatsoever. And it was a simple carriage accident, and we will be going on our way with complete cooperation. And she will like dig her elbow into him a little bit more.
Yeah, you you say this and like he's like starts before you start grinding your elbow. Man, you really couldn't lie to save your life. Alright, point taken.
I love this so much.
So are you continuing to just lay here for the moment?
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to, like, you know, shoo the crowd, all's well, blah blah blah. That's just kind of what I'm trying to do at the moment, and like, you know, just make sure that Silas keeps his trap shut. That's my main goal at the moment. Dispel the situation.
Still plenty of confusion in the crowd. Like, I guess their fiance. Okay. You do though. After a few more moments, actually, let me roll for something else first. Oh yeah. A few moments later, you see this driver that was driving this carriage kind of cough himself awake as well. What? Oh shit! I'm not getting paid for this one, am I?
Yeah. What's your name, Mister?
What? Are you the? Didn't you just chase us through the city?
Yes, I did, and you will keep your trap shut on that for now until I get a little information. She'll flash a smile at the crowd. Yeah, I'll smile. Just a little bit, one of those smiles. And now,
roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Intimidation. We can do it. Intimidation. That's a 4 crap. Intimidation.
Why? What the? God. Does anybody, and you did not tie him up, so
No.
you actually see him stand up from the snowbank that he was laying in and start like looking at this crowd and say, "Where's the? Somebody called the guards, right? There's a flaming carriage," and he kind of like winces and starts like kind of stepping off a little bit into this crowd.
Oh, at this, I'll try to like grab him by his elbow and just like anchor him in place.
Alright, roll strength.
Okay. Farmer background, lend me strength. That one is cocked. Roll that again. Get down the steps of the little thing. 7 plus 2, that's 9.
I guess I should probably roll for this guy. That's a 9 total, you said?
Yep.
Are you grabbing him by like? Are you grabbing him by like the ankle, or are you grabbing him by the wrist?
I was gonna grab him by like the pants leg, like around the knee, like trying to like get him to like maybe like fall or just
Trying to
stumble. Yeah, something.
Yeah, you do see. You do grab him by the pants leg, but he kind of slips out, or it slips out of your grasp. He does kind of stumble a moment. It's like, what the shit? What are you doing?
Listen, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I just want to understand, who are you and what are you doing hanging out with this guy? And she'll point back to Silas.
Listen, I had no idea. I had no idea that any of this shit was gonna happen. I just drive, pick up something from the dock, or take these people around.
Are you just a taxi driver?
Hire coach driver. Excuse me.
Hire.
They pay way more.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So, can I trust that you honestly knew nothing about this? She'll narrow her eyes.
Yes. What does that even mean?
I want to know that you didn't know that you were getting involved with that lovely gentleman over there. That you didn't know what kind of fella he is.
What kind of fella is he?
You got an hour?
No.
No, then I'll be brief. He's a no good, dirty, rotten scoundrel. He's a thieving man, and he tried to force me to marry him. That this was all for a property thing. Anyways, that's my beef with him. Now, I don't know how many other folks he's wronged, but he's not a great guy. So don't go getting involved with him or any of his kin.
Silas actually starts speaking up as well. Now that ain't fair, Cordelia. You of all people should know not to judge a man by his past. What about
What the hell are you talking about?
Sorry, now I'm kind of... That's partially on me. Just trying to get in the voice.
You're fine.
I told you before, I warned you back at your tavern not to get involved in all this, and that I wasn't interested in you anymore. Not like that, at least.
And she'll just like flip her hair. Oh, you wound me, good sir. But unfortunately, your business has become my business when your business crossed over with mine. And so...
you got involved in my business.
Yeah, well, you got involved with my business first. You came onto my folks' property. That therefore puts you in my business first, and therefore I have the right to get into your business because you forced your business into mine first.
I didn't tell you to get... I told you not to get involved past there, and that we're done.
But are we, though? Are we really, Silas?
We're impossible to talk to.
Oh, absolutely. I do pride myself on that one. And just as you are proud of your impossibility. Anyway.
You know, I think the driver, like...
pal of mine. You want to explain?
Seems... Oh, yeah.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
This seems like maybe stuff to not talk about. I'm gonna go get the guards, I think. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... And he actually turns around as stepping through this crowd and actually making their way in. You see a couple of guards. Oh, there they are. They're still making their way through the crowd right now. Just kind of before they arrive, any last moment things you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna ask him. Are you directing them guards toward us? I'm gonna ask that to the driver.
I mean, I think they were already coming, but I was about to. But yeah, no, I think they're about to get. They're coming here.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. Okay, what do I gotta do to grab Silas? And just be like, "Can you run, you dummy?" And then she'll cut the ties at his ankles.
Are you trying to pick him up and run
I'm
with him?
I'm not gonna pick him up, but I'm just gonna cut the ties with his ankles and just offer him a hand to his bound hands and be like, "Can you run, you dummy?"
I think. What the hell are you?
Well, then let's go.
Are you trying to convince him to run with you?
Yes.
Okay, if I didn't know your two's history, I could have sworn you guys are into each other.
And why the hell would I do that, Cordelia Barman?
Because with me, you might actually have protection, you dummy. And I gotta interrogate you some more. So either you come with me, or I leave you tied up for the wolves right here.
Cordelia, don't you understand what this looks like to the outside perspective? I was on a business meeting with a compatriot and was attacked by you and your two little friends. We tried to get free of your danger, the danger you pose, but you just chased and led to this. And he kind of, with both hands bound, still gestures to this carriage that is again smashed, burning into the building. And then what the hell? You have the gall to tie me up, holding up his hands in front of him so that I wouldn't get away.
Precisely. And you had the gall to get into my business first. And nobody tells a barman what their business ought to be or not be.
I ain't running with you, Cordelia, unless you give me a damn good reason. Be quick about it, too.
How about I don't set my granddaddy on your butt?
Please.
Okay, what do I do?
Years. Oh, yeah?
What do I gotta do to convince him, to intimidate him into thinking that her grandpa has been out and about?
Actually, I'll say with that, with the threat of him, because I guess he may not be as up to date he may not fully be up to date. I don't know. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check, though I will say this will be a decently high DC.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. Ooh. Okay. 16?
16. Let me actually roll for this.
I'm sorry, guys.
Let me check something.
Don't apologize to us. We literally left you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same. So let's roll again.
Me roll again?
Yeah, we're both gonna roll again because we got the same result.
Oh shit. Fudge. That's a 3.
Sorry. Yeah, you see a waver in his eye of Theo has been around here lately.
Yes, indeed.
I ain't coming with you, Cordelia. I suggest you don't run. It's only gonna make you look more incriminating.
Then what do you suggest I do, you dummy?
Are you going to wait for a response?
Yeah, I mean, I'll wait and hear what sly quip he has.
Roll perception at disadvantage.
Okay. La 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 la. 7. I'm not rolling good.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sad.
You see his face kind of, as you ask that, turn into a smile, and then let me actually roll something here for a good moment, and then after a moment, he kind of almost like forces it into like a more serious, stern, and almost sad looking expression here as you feel a cold metal hand, gauntleted, rest on your shoulder as you hear a voice behind you ask, would you care to explain what's going on here, miss?
Oh, darn. I will cooperate, good gentlemen, as I know that you are sentinels of civilization and decency, while he is not, so therefore I will go with you. I will explain everything to the best of my humble abilities. Oh, okay. All right.
For the moment. You see this driver actually kind of perk up and say, oh, thank fuck. Oh, man. Whew. That was... you may want to get somebody on that. You see the guard actually, this guard captain, kind of nod to one of his subordinates that is also here, and actually, you actually see him go off and you see him start calling into the air for a bucket line to start being formed to put out this fire. And for a magister, perhaps that might also help this. Roll a history check for me, Cordelia.
Okay. Oh, now I roll decently. Okay. Oh, that's a -1 on that bonus. 14. Never mind.
That's rough. Let me see if I can find this. I thought I had it up already. Sorry.
You're fine.
This is actually, you recognize this as captain of the guard in the dock wards that you actually recognize as the one that, actually I probably should have double checked. I believe you had seen back early on, shortly after you had met the others, back shortly after you had investigated that Zentrum warehouse. One that had come to kind of investigate the situation and let you off with kind of a warning to not cause any trouble.
Yeah.
Kind of looking sternly at you. Here, let me actually get this darn token. I thought I had pulled one up. I'm just going to leave it with this one for now, but I will have something next time. He asks, alright, so calmly, You know what? Calmly explain what happened here, or else we'll be getting your story from a cell until we iron out what happened here.
Alright, so the carriage caught on fire, and I helped pull these fellas out of it. Now, I have a bit of a past with this one back here. I have no problems with this one right here, and she points to the driver. This one I have problems with, but I have done nothing but saved his little hiney. That's what's happening right here.
And what caused this carriage to catch on fire? It seems as though, and you hear like some muttering from the crowd. It seems as from what I've heard, there was a chase.
I couldn't say exactly what it was that started the fire, whether it was like whether it was a lantern or a person or something. But I don't know what exactly started the fire. But anyways, this fella had something that and she'll pause for a second, thinking whether to implicate her friends, and then she'll just be like, that I was interested in, and he and a couple of his buddies took off with it, and another one of them is running around through the streets through here. He's one of them tiefling fellers. He's got red skin. He's got them horns.
This is true, then it sounds like this is going to be a much bigger ordeal than...
Oh, maybe it's not red skin. It's reddish. Okay.
Yeah, reddish. You give a description of the tiefling.
Yes.
Roll deception, because there are a few alterations, it sounds like, and a few things that you are leaving out here.
I'm being selective. I'm not completely lying. I'm being selective. And I'm sorry, what was the roll again? Persuasion?
Deception.
Deception.
Not perception. All right. Let me check something.
Come on, dice. Wow, work.
Where's the thing? I want to see the thing. You said 12?
Yep.
He does kind of take a deep sigh and says, all right, well, if that's the case, we will definitely need to hear more of each of your testimonies. It's not permanent, but I am going to have to take you to be held until a magister can question you further.
Oh no, not the clank. Do I at least get a harmonica?
Only if you already have one at time of being arrested.
Shoot. Wait, so we're arrested? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh dear.
This won't go on your record unless something is found. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used again. Sorry. I think
Mama,
they have
Papa, I'm
the
so sorry. But she'll hold out her wrist. Go ahead. Do the thing. I won't protest.
Before
I'm
that,
just a little girl trying to get back to her farm. She's gonna turn on the waterworks. She's gonna go for the Southern Belle turning on the waterworks thing.
God, Cordelia. You're really stoop this low.
You don't know the mind of a woman, you heartless man! Huh?
Before handcuffs, please hand over any weapons you are carrying.
Why, Lorraine? You won't do nothing to her, will you?
No, we will hold it until the case is over.
All
For your
right.
safety and the safety of all.
Okay. You take good care of her. Lorraine, I'll see you soon.
I think you do have at least a few other weapons on you. Do you get those over as well?
Yeah, crossbow. What else do I have?
Dagger or something?
Yeah, let's see. Crossbow bolts. Longbow. When did I get a longbow? Okay.
It may have been something from, getting your
Yeah.
equipment.
Oh, and a whip. I forgot I had a whip. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Yep, I think that's everything.
You see these guards. It's not just him. It's like a dozen guards kind of in the area right now. Some of them actually have started questioning some of the onlookers. Some of them are taking in these other ne'er-do-wells. And let me roll something.
God, we left the one person who can't lie for shit.
Silas also gives over his weapon at this time. The driver does not have any weapons to give over. You see a couple stay here, but the rest they will escort the three of you to the nearest courthouse. For now, though, we're gonna leave you off there. Actually, before we leave off there, roll a perception check.
Ooh, okay. Come on, baby. Do me right just this once. Mwah. That's a nat 1. I've got luck.
Oh, nice. That one, sweet.
Perception. 16.
16, nice. You kind of look around. You actually do see a lot of people have kind of cleared out after this chase kind of ran through this crowd. You see a couple of other guards are actually looking over at this body that is slumped on the ground. Farther along, you don't know exactly where or what happened, but you do see a woman dead, good 100 paces away.
Oh dear. She was just a civilian, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Is she alright?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it seems she died.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There were a few other injuries that resulted from this chase, it seems.
Oh no.
There are consequences to things like this, and I advise you keep those in mind. Don't disturb the peace in the future for the most part, but that's a discussion for the Magister on whether he finds you guilty or not.
Now Cordelia's fake tears are going to be replaced with very real, quiet tears, and she's going to keep her head down low.
You don't see it at this moment, but you do see Silas kind of give you a side eye that may be up to interpretation by the viewer. Sorry.
You're fine.
Let's see. You rolled a 16, that's right. You also see standing, or a handful of people that seem to be part of this parade that kind of ended a bit abruptly. Some of them are the performers that are speaking with each other, dancers, musicians, various acts. A couple of people that seem to be manning the security of this operation, that seem to be kind of looking around inquisitively. But you do see one that kind of stands out amongst the remainder of this parade, taking this human man dressed in fine red clothing and this intriguing hat with a feather in it, a bit of a cape.
Oh, he cute.
Is kind of staring at you intently, kind of observing what is happening with your arrest.
But he looks at me, and I look at him. He looks at me, and I look at him. He looks like such a jolly musketeer. He looks like fun. I like him. I don't dislike that stare.
You don't dislike the stare? Are you
No,
into
I
the
do
stare?
not. I'll lean into the stare.
Oh man. Yeah. So you are taken off to the courthouse, and we are going to pick up with Celia and Othronus.
What's happening with these yahoos?
Just to be 100% certain, you are going down into the sewers? Celia,
Yes.
I'm just double checking,
Yes.
triple checking, I guess.
I am following.
All right.
How is Othronus doing? Because I know last session we kind of left and he wasn't doing that great.
Again, not great, but he's kind of also operating on autopilot, you notice? So, when you nudge him to go forward or pull him along, he just doesn't really resist at all. He is still constantly looking back at his hand that is currently covered in a little blood.
Particularly the claws.
Specifically the claws, so the rest of his hand is fine.
Yeah.
And he did call her by a different name, right?
No, he actually whispered a name, but you don't know
Okay.
if he called you that or if he was just muttering something.
Okay.
But you did hear it.
I forget whether I think you have shared that name in the past. Is that correct, Othronus?
Yes, when I did the original, so this is who the person we fought at the party was back when we were with Rainier back. Which actually, now that I think about it, was a pretty good idea. Fake an emergency, get the heavy hitters out, and then they swoop in with just a few people to, rob the party blind.
Yeah. You would have been proud of that plan if it wasn't for the fact that you were, literally on the opposition side of it.
I was, and every part of me was trying to figure out, okay, every instinct I have is, they're about to fight. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Sorry. So I guess I'll leave that up to you, Celia, on whether you recognize that name or if you want to roll a history check to recognize that name.
Yeah, no, I recognize that name. That was a 19 on the die. I don't think this is a name that she would forget very easily, so I think that's kind of fair.
No, that's fair. It's very fair. Yeah, with that sort of mindset, you kind of open up this grate the rest of the way, and you almost have to kind of like slide and shuffle down into this, as it's not a huge grate, but you are able to get in. Even Othronus and his giant muscles. You make your way into the sewers with a bit of an uncomfortable slosh, as you do realize you are now standing in sewage. Unfortunately, in this space that you are currently occupying, there is no elevated side passage to stand on. It is somewhat slanted, presumably slanted down towards the ocean. And you do hear faint sound of splashing ways down into the downhill side. So you presume that is where you should go to follow after these kids. What would you like to do? Or say, or do? And Athronus is muted. Oh, and there's that.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Bless
good.
you.
Bless you.
Thank you. What way are we going?
Straight.
Downhill. It does kind of, with kind of where you entered, it goes to the left and to the right. Downhill and towards the sound of the splashing is to the left. But go right, by all means.
I mean, we just need a pickaxe and we just start digging around, Thomas.
Perfect.
Ah,
That's the real answer. Let's just Minecraft our way through this. Got it.
You should totally dig straight down. So are you heading downstream? It is actually, also make a constitution saving throw, both of you, as it is a pretty foul spell right now.
19.
So for honest, I think I'm going to give you a conditional +2. You grew up in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I'm a lot more out of it than I think, because that was an 8 on the die, +3, said +2, so, like, what am I, 13, I think?
The 13, yes. Just isn't terrible. You both managed to, keep your lunches down and whatnot. Still not a pleasant smell, but, you're managing.
I'm going to shakily pull out one of my lavender cigars and just light that up.
Yeah, alright. I assume you head downstream?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. You continue for a good bit. It's probably about a 5-minute walk before you get to anything. Is there any words exchanged, or any plans formed, or anything you want to say or do?
Celia is getting into the mindset of, I'm about to kill those kids, but that's probably not the best thing to say out loud to Athronus right now.
Yeah. Probably not. That would just result in a kind of like that bear hug of just calm down. No, actually, no. Get angrier. Get as angry as you want, but you're not gonna.
Don't kill the
But
kids.
get as angry as you want. Get as angry as you want with me, but you're not gonna.
All right. And I guess I kind of put you both on the map here. Who's taking the lead here? Probably not enough space in this section, at least, for you to walk side by side, but who'd like to take the lead?
I think that will depend on Athronus and his current state of being right now. I don't know if he's...
Let's roll a quick to see how.
Because if he's just on autopilot, then I don't think he would be the best person to take the lead. Though, if I can't, a wizard should never be in the front.
Yeah, no, that's a very, very important thing.
If wizards are ever in the front of the group, they just spontaneously combust.
Yeah, so...
Which it goes
Here's the
double,
thing.
Celia.
The wizards can't be in the front because they accidentally take a rogue level, and that just messes up their build. They hate it.
True.
No, I don't want to be a rogue.
It's like, all I did was kneel down and listen, and suddenly I have a knife in my hand and I can stab really well. What the hell?
Damn it.
Althranis, darling, please be my meat shield. Yes, love.
Fair enough.
Okay, let me just roll this really quick. Let's make it a wisdom, just to see if he is able to get his head on straight. Oh, that's a 10, so it's just a straight roll of nothing. Big money, no whammies. Oh, wow, that was almost a natural 1, but then it was a 13. Okay, so he snaps out of it. I think the cigarette helped, both with the smell and just calming him down a little bit.
Smells like home?
Oh, he does. No, but it's just something to occupy his time with the fact that he's holding the cigarette with the bloody hand, so,
That's fair.
But he's no longer paying attention to just that.
Yeah.
If I can I clean off the blood off his hand with prestidigitation?
I would say you can if Othronis lets you.
I want to
Othronis?
reach out and just kind of cup his hand with both of my hands so that it kind of covers the blood. And then if I can cast a spell so that it clears it away.
Othronis, do you allow this?
Yes, though for a split second I think she's trying to take my cigarette, and I'm not sure I want to allow that. So there's a small struggle until I realize, oh, she's not trying to take it.
No, Celia doesn't smoke. At least not cigarettes.
I got a part of me just wants to gift you. What are those cigarettes like with the holders called, like from the 1920s?
A little cigarillo?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could see her.
Maybe.
Out of curiosity, I think you figured out how to make like cigarettes. Are you doing the one of the cigarettes?
Yeah, I had
doing one of the cigars.
I learned how to make the cigarette, so this is a cigarette, not a cigar, because I only have 3 left of those, and I know how to make the cigarettes. I had to pay to get that info recipe.
Yeah.
Okay, good gold for that.
Some good stuff. All right. So, Othronis, are you taking the lead at this point, or is it Celia still?
Oh yeah, definitely taking the lead. Definitely calming down just a little bit. But he does still look at his hand again, even though it's clean. Just takes a long drag before he starts walking forward. He's got to go find those kids. I really hope it's not a mimic like we keep joking about, because those kids are dead if it is.
What? A mimic?
Hey, the mimic did Celia's job for her.
No.
There is nothing they can do about that, and if it just pretends to be something else that's cool, they're done.
Wow.
But hell, I mean, we got this off cultist, so it could accidentally make one of them a warlock. We don't know.
So as you're making your way down these sewers, can I get a couple of perception checks? This is going to be very low DC, though.
Like, how low?
What do you get?
Rolled a 10.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Woo!
See, now, here's how I know I'm not, because I'm literally, every time I take a drag, I'm closing my eyes and enjoying it as I walk forward. Because I rolled a 2. Rolled a 2.
I think
Plus 2.
I
So
think
4.
for this specifically, okay, with a with a 4. With this specifically as well, because this might get Othronis' attention more than other things might. As you're making your way down and kind of around a bend here, you hear the sound of a scream echo through the sewers here.
Oh dear.
Like a child scream? What kind of scream is this?
And what would the roll be to determine what type of scream you just heard?
I don't know. Perception? Or would it just be like deciding what kind of pitch we just heard?
Maybe history. I'll say investigation. That seems like the most appropriate.
That's a 9.
A 9.
Investigation. Oh god, I just remembered. I'm terrible. I'm not terrible. It's a straight roll for me.
That's not terrible.
So 16. So
16. That's not bad at all. Yeah. So you're like, I mean, I've heard a lot of people scream, but they all kind of blend together. Maybe a kid, something like that. Othronis, this is the scream of a child.
Yeah, no. So as soon as I hear that, I immediately grab Celia's hand and just start booking it forward. Like, if I don't think she's keeping up, I'll like throw her over my shoulder.
Othronis is running and Celia's running.
Celia, are you running with Othronis, or are you thrown over his shoulder?
I don't think my blade song is still up by now. I'm pretty sure it's gone.
No, that would definitely be gone by now.
Ooh, so I'm back down to 30 feet. I don't know if I'm running as fast as Othronis is.
I mean, what is Othronis' run speed? Sorry.
Only 30 until like next level, I think.
Okay, yeah, so you're still at the same pace.
Yeah, no. Give me a few more levels and I'll be up to like 40. I think I get like up to 50 at some point.
Alright.
Good old unarmored dogs.
Yeah. Eventually, you come around a corner and you actually see, it's been fairly barren for a little bit here, but you see a iron wrought door, rusted, built into the side of this this bit of the sewer. You don't know, but do you investigate?
I'm thinking so, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Do you try opening it, or what do you do?
Does it look locked or?
Did try to open it?
This is thoroughly rusted. You kind of grab the handle and it kind of like holds for a moment and you're not sure if it's locked, but then you just kind of wiggle the handle a bit more and like a bit of like rust comes off. You're honestly not certain if you just broke the lock, or if it just was rusted in place, but you do, with a kind of a thud and a creak, you unlatch this door. How do you open the door?
So we've seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean, like Jack gets broken out of jail by Will. He just X's explanation of like physics and a little bit of leverage, pops the door open. Kind of like that.
Are you trying to like pop it off its hinges, or are you just like throwing it open? Are you like slowly creaking this thing open? Because you get the sense that this is going to make a the noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip this thing off its hinges and carry it with me. This is now my improvised shield.
Roll a athletics check. You've already used all your rages.
I have. It's not bad. 15.
15. I think with that, when particularly with how rusted this is, 15, you kind of like, I don't know if, probably like tell Celia, hold back a little bit. You actually also do see that there's a little bit of a ledge in front of this door to like stand on to open this. But you like unlatch it, and then you like pull this thing backwards, and like half, you like there's two hinges, like you get like one of them and like the other one like halfway still on there, but you kind of like yank open this door and see, well, first you hear like the screaming in unison of I'm not gonna do that full volume of several children as you both kind of look inside and see these 3 urchin kids kind of huddled up into a corner, yelling as you just yank this door off its hinges. And that yell continues for like a good 20-30 seconds before like any break.
Do we see anything else?
Not at the moment. Oh, let me get the fog. So you can actually see. You see, worth pointing out, there's like a hallway through here. You see a couple of arrow slits that look like they may have been defenses for whatever this place may have been. You see, well, you probably don't see, but there's a door here that leads into another passageway. But that's probably all that you see at the moment from standing in this doorway. But they are looking at your direction, scared out of their minds. You just ripped this door off its hinges.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly approach with the door at my side, still holding onto it like a makeshift tower shield.
Are you trying to yank it off the last bit of this door as well? That was still on there? Go ahead and just roll one more athletics check.
Come on. Big money's no whammies. Oh, I should get a 1.
Ooh.
Mother! Wow!
I think with a 1, you do.
No, a nat 20. I said that as a joke. Like, does this feel like I wasted it? Did I waste my nat 20?
Well, I was gonna say that like with a 1, you like only get like half the doors. Like it just like the rest of this just crumbles. No, with a nat 20, you just like almost like lift this up off its hinges, and you just have the door now. You have a rusted door. It's heavy.
Use it as your
heavier
shield.
than a shield. It's heavier than a shield would be.
True, but logic doesn't play a part in this world.
Does it?
Not when I can talk my way out of it.
Can you?
I think I can.
I see. I think I can. That's fair. Yeah, no, you've got this door. I assume you're headed inside.
Yeah. And looking around, because I'm assuming something is either attacking them or scaring them. I totally don't think it's me.
I will also add, just for added, drama, because I don't think I had described this before, you were able to navigate the sewers more easily because you both have dark vision.
Oh crap! They can't see shit, can they? Wait, one of them is a tiefling, isn't it? Aren't they?
One of them is a tiefling. You do see the flickering of lights from around the corner, and so it's dimly lit in here. But you just busted this door down in the darkness, and you are walking through with this shield, or door shield.
And there is a lit cigarette in my mouth.
A lit cigarette in your mouth. Celia, are you following along?
I sure am. I'm just watching all this unfold.
So you see these kids, the three of them kind of like hunched on the floor, like falling over, like scared out of their minds. You see the tiefling though in the back just kind of perk up, lifting up his eyebrow to get him his eye patch to get a better view of you.
Is they still wearing that? Didn't we talk about this last time? They're just wearing it for looks.
Yes. No, as a reminder, these kids are, playing make-believe like they are an adventuring party.
I know. They're stealing from they literally just stole from, well, devils. Oh god.
They don't know that.
Well, they're about to get yelled at it.
You actually do see this tiefling kind of like try and like pat the others, and she's like, "Calm down. It's Othronus. Remember, we stole the what did we steal from him?"
Oh, they're so cute.
No, do not let him finish that sentence. He still doesn't know who did it, and he's still angry.
No, I thought you had talked with him after that.
Okay, now I gotta remember.
Time before.
Was it about that or about being pushed into the water?
Well, there was the one. Was it the one? I think they had seen you get pushed into the water. There's the interaction when you guys came to the docks for the mission for the Blackstaff. And then there was a time that I think you came to the docks on your own, and you interacted with them, and they like pickpocketed something from you, and you like caught them in the act.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever figured out it was them with the hat, did I? Because I talked about the thing when like they tried to pickpocket me, but they rolled poorly, I think.
I don't remember. Sorry about that.
Don't. I have fond memories of it, but I do not remember the specifics.
It's so fun. He gave us that advice about pickpocketing. Are you trying to do anything to like calm the other two down? Because they're still freaking out a little bit, and it is still dim light here.
Has Cordelia entered the room yet? No, wait, no, she hasn't. She's getting arrested. Cordelia.
Bad boys,
yes.
bad boys.
Cordelia Kool-Aid's man's through the ceiling.
That does sound like something she'd do, though.
It does.
Oh.
Gimme!
Oh god, it'd be hilarious if you had that one little what's that trope of like just the small person just is always with the party or next to them, but nobody notices until they speak, so everybody freaks. So she's been with us the whole time, but she only just spoke up, so we just freak out. It's like, whoa, how'd she get? But yeah, has Celia stepped into the room?
Yes. Yeah, I think I'd probably step in and just kind of look around and see if there's anything else that would have caused them to start yelling that caused us to run over here before Othronus, like, broke down the door.
I think if you guys, particularly if you're entering a bit further in, you're able to look through these arrow holes. You do see that there's more areas to this passage. This is just kind of the entryway in this area. So there could be something else in this area. And he's gone.
Oh no, he left Celia alone with children. That's not good.
Ah.
All right, Othronus just fell asleep. Time to get cracking. I mean, you are out of spell slots. Do you think you could fight
Yes.
3 children without spell
Yes.
slots?
Yes.
So I got called away for a second.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, welcome back.
Celia
Cool.
totally wasn't fighting
Are
anything.
the kids still alive? Just gotta ask.
For now.
Celia unactivates her rapier.
Have they? God damn it! You are not going to like. This is not Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, but hear me out though.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think Celia will probably step into the room and ask, "Why are you yelling?
How do you ask that?
Why are you yelling?"
Roll an intimidation check, Celia.
I'm not even trying to be intimidating. 13.
And yet you simply are in this instance, I would say. Sorry.
Fair.
13. Yeah, with a 13, let me actually roll. One of them's calmed down. Yeah, I say with that, is Squiddy the, is it? I'm gonna forget which one's which. Gonna go look this back up so I don't forget which one is which. Okay, yeah. Squiddy was already calmed down, the teeth thing. Jenks, like as you kind of approach, the two of you approach, he actually like, oh, okay. And he seems to calm down after a moment. You see Nat, who's kind of furthest in the corner here, is actually, she's actually kind of pressed up almost. And she doesn't seem to be looking at you at the moment, but she does seem to be hyperventilating still for the moment and looking off in this direction. But Squiddy kind of puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "Calm down, you're all right, you're safe. What are you, what happened?" Nat actually perks up and kind of like says, I saw something very creepy in that box.
I thought he said that he saw something very peepy. I did not hear the creep. That cut out at just the wrong moment.
I saw something very peepy.
Ooh, yeah, I would scream too. Scream louder.
You just open the box.
Sorry.
Stick in there.
I'm just trying to say, like, here's my question: did it escape when you looked in the box?
Also a good question.
I don't think so. It's a rock in the box, but not a normal rock. It's a bad rock.
Okay.
A very, very bad rock.
Fair.
Where do you still have this box with the bad rock? Did you leave it somewhere?
I'm sorry. I thought it was valuable. Thought it could, well, get us a better life. But you can take it. You take it, please. Gods, take it. It's
Okay.
in the other room.
Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. You're gonna need to walk. Well, the only one you can see, so walk the rest of them out, or actually, I'll give you a light to walk out of here.
You do see, actually, the next room over does seem to be better illuminated, but it's only partially visible. Like, the illumination isn't. This room in itself isn't illuminated, but there's some light pouring in from the room that you pointed to.
Okay. I have a job for you that pays.
Oh.
How does that sound?
As long as it doesn't get me too close to that thing. Got in my mind. I don't. That's uncomfortable. Feels really weird.
Oh, time for more business cards. Okay.
But if you're
No,
willing
I
to pay,
hand.
and
I will. I'm going to pay them. I'm going to hand them each a gold and say, "Here's the job. I need you guys." And I'm also going to take out a card of mine. Celia, I'm going to need you to stand behind me for this part.
a card of yours,
And
you
step
said?
back.
Yeah, one of my cards. And I will cast light on it. So, a torch for them to walk their way back.
Hmm.
I need you guys to walk back that way and to act as normal as you can, but I just need you to scope out exactly what's happened in that situation as that way. Short, you remember her, Cordelia? Short gal with the pistol?
I think
The loud
she had a
one.
long thing. Oh, yeah, loud. Oh, there were two loud ones.
No,
I think.
the other loud one.
Okay, that one.
Here's the job. All I need you to do is go and just see what happens.
What was
Rack
that,
or
Apprentice?
Top 21.
You were
That's all
muffled
I-
there. Sorry.
How about now? Any better?
Better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so that's all I need you to do. Go there, just scope out the situation. You can hear the story about how things are going. Apparently there was, a little fire and all that we left before we came down here. Just figure out what happened, what you can hear. Meet us back at the tavern at Troll Skull when you're finished. And that's it.
Wait, so you're going to leave and have them scope the place out?
We're staying down here.
Okay.
We're going to stay down here, maybe explore a little bit, and let them scope out the outside, the mess we left out there. Because
Okay, the mess out there.
Yeah, because if we go back out there, I don't need some random asshole saying, "Hey, that's the fucker who killed that bitch," or the people who
Oh,
are
you
fighting
know.
the demons.
The person that set that cart and potential building on fire.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need any of that.
Let the kids
Sure.
go up.
Sure, we can take a look. There's a couple of ways out close by, but yeah. Just
Which way would get us furthest away from where we entered?
I think we know a way. So Celia and Othronus, have you kind of made your way further in? Are you like looking around the corner here, just so I can know which parts of the map to show?
After we probably situated the kids, then yeah, I think we'd go and look over.
Yeah.
Are you sending the
Just a
kids
little
off?
exploration.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
them off first. Gave them the coin. Gave them the glowing business cards for them to use as a light for the other two that can't see. And yeah, just keep an eye out. See, let us know if our friend, is okay. Was
Okay.
she captured? Is she dead? Is she, right behind us?
Right behind you.
And then I do want them to describe the way out that would be furthest away from where we came
Okay.
in.
Did you want them to come back with this information about like what things
no,
are like
I
outside?
think we told them to meet us at Troll Skull Manor, so.
Meet us at Troll Skull when you've got the info. Just dissolve back into the crowd and walk away like you saw what we needed, and we're just walking back like normal kids.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll persuasion on this, just out of curiosity. Just to see. Yes.
Are we both doing it or just with Rannis?
I think just one of you.
I'm pretty decent at it, but what do you think? You think you'd have more of a...
I am also pretty decent at it.
I'd say probably Othronus, since he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing most of the talking. It would make more sense.
Alright, I'll give it my best shot. That shot wasn't bad. 16 plus 3, it's 19 total.
Nice.
All right, just be be careful with that thing. Sorry that I guess you were trying to get that too, but
So here's the thing. Don't talk about ever having it or anything. You had no idea what it was. You just saw it disappear. No idea where it is.
got it. And like the three of them all kind of say together, yeah, got it. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, miss. They give as polite of departures as they can.
They're so
Like,
precious. Why haven't we adopted them yet?
I think the Ronis just did.
You actually hear them say, I guess we're gonna have to find a new place to stay if the door's broken.
Oh.
Are you still carrying around the shield or the door, by the way?
I am indeed.
All right. And as well, you hear them say, probably if you want to get as far away from that as where you were as possible, they recommend keep going the way you were going in the sewers, and then when you get to a junction, take a left. That's going to put you out in the spot where it drains out into the ocean, and there should be a way to climb up into the dock ward from there. That would get you, deeper into the dock ward, but that would be the farthest way to get out from where you were before.
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
time to check out that other room.
All right, so the kids will leave. Get them out of here. I'm just gonna move them off of visibility.
So Celia, do you want to explore the creepy rock first, or explore the rooms and this little interesting territory first?
Let's get the creepy rock first. I feel like that was the entire goal of this entire outing that we just did. And I don't want to lose it again.
Fair enough. Sorry, yeah, that's not what I said.
Alright, that's fair enough.
All right. And I'm just going to roll something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I think with that, as they're leaving, Jenks, I think the youngest of the group, and the wizard boy, kind of like peeks his head, like in as well, because I think he did not see. He's not seeing what's going on. And I'm going to make that visible. He pokes his head in to. You actually look in as well. There's this room that seems to be kind of dilapidated. A truly good look at it at this point. You see the box that you were chasing after lying open on the floor, and near it you see this green stone. From this distance it looks kind of like jade, little oblong, could fit in the palm of your hand. And right next to it you see this kind of rocking chair, and you see Jenks kind of lean over to... Where'd the chair come from? Huh. That's weird. Well, bye.
I immediately set fire to the chair.
Go with the others. I also immediately set fire to the chair.
Did you
So you're
not hear?
You're both like... I'm imagining like both like sharing a look like... Okay,
Oh,
yeah, no. Okay.
Yep, set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Create bonfire immediately around that chair.
Fire fault.
Alright. So I believe with let me get this up.
Hers is roll to hit. Mine is Dex save 13 for the rocking chair.
For this chair. Let me check. Celia, you rolled a hit.
18.
You heard Chumley's story.
Whose story?
Chutney's story about making those killer chairs that look normal but then immediately come alive.
All right, and let me roll. Let me roll for the chair. Oh damn! Does it take half damage on a successful save, Othronus? Or does it just it dodges?
I think it dodges, rocking back and forth somehow.
Yeah, no. So Celia, roll damage against this chair.
They're the most dangerous enemy in all of Waterdeep.
7 fire damage.
7 fire. All right, let me mark that.
One more level, we could do this with way more damage.
Yeah. You yeah. As you like share this look as these kids are leaving, you both launch these spells in at the same time at this chair, and
Actually, I just reread the spell. Here's the thing: it only needs to make a dexterity saving throw if it's a creature. If it's not, then the area just catches fire and whatever flammable dies.
Well, if it's
so you know,
creature. If it's a creature, then it still dodges. As you see,
no.
as you look up, few eyes sprut off of the back of this chair. This saturated orange color. As you see this chair almost twist, like upwards and around, to get away from your fire spell, Thronus. But Celia, you see it like kind of take the brunt of this this spell that you've launched at it, as this mimic begins kind of twisting in its chair-like form.
so as soon as I kill this thing, I'm setting fire to every other random object in this room.
Also, yes.
All right. Well, let's roll initiative then.
Oh god, it's a mimic.
Whew. Attack.
Both of us?
So that's an 11.
Ah,
Phew.
11. And what's your dexterity bonus?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going last. This one was gonna bite me.
So that's a 1. I got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12 total. All right. All right. What an interesting initiative. All right. So it seems to be kind of morphing around at this moment, kind of still resembling, in a shape resembling a rocking chair here, but not staying like that. What would you like to do, Othronus?
Well, with no rages left, I'm going to, with my, awesome new ring, going to break out the dual bladed brass knuckles and just,
Gonna punch a chair?
gonna punch the mimic chair just once or twice, just gonna cock my arms like a good old Campbell.
Alright. Are you going at this thing from the side, or are you just kind of running right up to it?
I'm gonna go at it from the side just so Celia has a clean shot at it with fire.
Alright.
Thank you.
You run up to the chair. Make your attacks.
You know what? I'm gonna make them both reckless.
Is there any other way? For Othronus, at least?
There are. They're just, it's not as... Holy shit, that was a natural 20.
Damn, crit this Nick. Go ahead and deal your damage.
Jesus, that was 18. Wait, do I double all die or just the die from the weapon? Because I get one Divine Fury.
I will say that is all the dice you roll for that damage.
So that's another 6. So another D6.
It very well might be a 6.
No, that was a 4. So the first one, because I rolled 2 3s on the D4s for the knives. The brass knuckle knives are D4s, not D6s. And so that was 4, so it was 12 for the first, no, fucking math. 6, 4, it was a 10, and then rolled a 6 on the first die plus, what's my that? So 1, so it would have been 7, and then I rolled a 4. That would have been 21. Yeah, so 22 for the first hit.
Alright. Roll athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics, because yeah, barbarian.
Because of course it's
17.
17, alright. As you throw this first punch at this thing, you feel it like almost like this brass knuckle that you're punching with almost like stick onto the surface of this thing before you're able to kind of rip it off and pull it back. So you are unimpeded. You are not stuck to the mimic.
Now, don't think me being stuck to you is a bad thing. I will eat you.
You're going to eat the mimic?
Yes, I
Ooh,
thought
what would happen if you did that?
Eat it.
You don't know me at all. I'm trapped in the same square with you. I will set us both on fire and cook you good and medium.
What is this, dungeon meshy?
Oh,
I mean, who knows? I might get a power if I eat him. Like, what was that one anime fucking the character, the one little girl, Maple? She just ate a bunch of random monsters and got a bunch of shit.
All right. Just eat them.
I ate exploding bugs. They taste spicy, and now I'm immune to all damage.
All right. Did you have anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Perhaps a bonus action?
Yeah, bonus. Yes, thank you. The bonus action, second swipe. This is just a normal attack. No divine fury or anything else. Just a normal swippity swap.
Slippity slap. All right.
Okay, not bad. 18.
18 to hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Oof. That was a 1 damage on the die.
1. Well, you deal 1 damage. Could be the point that makes or breaks the fight.
I literally just poked it in one of its eyes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, you just actually roll athletics again.
Okay, it's getting closer now. That's a 15.
15. Wow. No, you still break free. But you do feel kind of a bit more resistance in pulling back your attack.
Well, come on then. What you got?
All right. Well, it is the mimic's turn. It is going to hit you. It's going to try at least. Oh damn. Does a 24 hit?
It does, but are you using critical rules?
What was that? Critical rules?
When you hit the DC by over 10 points, it's considered a crit.
Oh yeah, with the Pathfinder systems. No, I don't think I'm using that. At least not at this with this campaign. At least not at the moment, because that's not something.
Yeah, I'm at 14, so this baby hits me with an extra 10.
That is going to be 7 bludgeoning damage as the arm of this chair like pulls back and almost like grows in mass closer to the size of like an armchair, and just kind of like brings it back down on your back. And go ahead and roll another athletics check.
Oh my god, it was almost a 1 and then it was a 19, so 23.
Woo!
Almost a nat 1.
It's beautiful when it, almost rolls that way. Are you? Right. Are you using the bullet dice still? Because those, particularly if like they roll back and forth a bit, it's like.
Oh no, they have that because they roll, but if it's not enough to roll one way, it'll roll back the other.
Damn. All right. 19. Yeah, no, this thing you kind of pull back and it just does not grip. You see this mimic is frustrated. Does it do anything else with its turn? No, I guess not. Celia, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot it again with another firebolt.
Fair enough.
That is a 16 to hit.
16. That will hit.
For 3 fire damage. Not my best roll.
For 3. All right. Well, that does something.
I need a short rest.
Turns
or
out-
guys.
It turns out it was covered in
man.
oil, so now it's a fire.
Woo!
I don't think it gets. Yeah, no, it does not get the like properties of the material. This is an organic being taking the appearance of inorganic material. So it doesn't like gain like the properties of wood where it becomes flammable.
Darn. Oh well.
Thruss, it is your turn.
We had to try.
What was that?
Oh wait, his attack should have been an advantage against me.
Oh, right. Well, I still hit. So.
Yeah, but you
I'm
could have
gonna-
gotten a 20.
Reroll? It's not a 20. Easy way of remedying that.
Yeah, 'cause I got a 20. That was very lucky.
He's still doing okay, big guy.
I'm doing fine. That is the one thing I do enjoy about barbarians. Give them a few levels, they do beef up pretty quick.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to do much if you said no.
I think there is still that one more potion.
I do have one more potion.
Yeah, 22 for the first one.
That'll hit. Sorry, I just had an entertaining thought popped in my head, but one that I will not share for the moment. But go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so that'd be a 14 total with that Divine Fury.
14 total. 14 damage, I assume?
14 damage, but 6 of it would be radiant.
All right. You take a look at this thing, and it does not seem to be doing all that well. The form is like only very vaguely like in the form of a chair at this point. The texture is still that way, and kind of like some of the structure, but it's almost like it's on all fours at this point. This chair, like, dropped down to the ground.
On fours?
A chair on all fours? What a twist. Sorry. You can go ahead and roll your second attack.
Oh wait, do I gotta roll for the sticky thing?
Oh, right. Yeah, go ahead and roll the athletics check. Sorry. I mean, you haven't... Oh, yeah, no, you said look up already, so... Let's do
So luck can go back on you.
Hmm?
No, because that was a 2.
That
So
was a 2.
6. Yeah, 6 total.
Yeah, this mimic, you are now... this brass knuckle that you have been wielding, it is stuck onto this mimic. Where would you say you would have punched this thing? Trying to get, like, the eyes in its face?
Yeah, no, it's going straight for the eyes, because that's always a weak spot.
Yeah. Yeah, you punch a few of this thing's eyes. It seems to, whenever you punch some of the eyes, it seems to grow more. Which is unsettling.
And you don't know me, I will be Mo from the Three Stooges. I will poke every one of them out.
It's like whack-a-mole with its eyes.
Okay, so is it just the weapon that's covered? Is it my entire hand? Like, how sticky is it?
This thing, it's got a little bit of your fist, because you have been punching, not stabbing. Is that correct?
Yes, bludgeoning damage all the way.
Then yeah, it's got a little bit of your fist stuck to it as well, but it's mostly the brass knuckle.
Alright. Well, I managed to stab it anyway. I've got a second hand and I'm ready to swing.
Go ahead and roll your next attack.
Alright. Dirty 20.
All right, that will hit. That sure will hit.
Oh, that's a 5.
5. All right. All right. You roll another athletics check as you. Are you stabbing this time, or are you punching?
Nope, still punching. I got the blades on the end, but this is just brass. No.
They're decorative.
Like, no, I've used them, but they're usually like the finisher, like the bearded devil. Like when I'm about to go for the kill, that's when I go for the.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But most of the time, they're decorative. Kidding. It all depends on how you want to attack.
Okay, so this one. This is good. This one rolled 19 on the die, so 20.
Oh yeah, yeah. This time it's barely any resistance. You punch this thing, and obviously it's kind of the one more in control since you're stuck to it. But there is a certain amount of, well, you may be stuck to me, or I may be stuck to you, but you're also stuck to me.
Motherfucker, I will eat you.
I will eat you.
I feel like eventually, if Athronus gets both of his hands stuck, he's just going to resort to biting this thing.
Oh yeah, no, I have an arm attack, and that's what I could.
I wouldn't doubt it. It is the Mimic's turn. It's gonna make another attack against you. Let's see how this goes. Oh man. Yeah, no, that won't hit. It actually check something.
Did it flinch back when I said that to it and realized, oh, he's serious?
You know what? Yeah, it tries wailing at you, but it just kind of misses as you're punching it. And it actually tries to kind of pull away, and actually it tries to shuffle around, but you in between.
If it aimed for my head, I bit at it.
It's gonna start trying to move you around and drag you around, but let me actually roll for something. Oh no. Yeah. You see Celia in particular. Athronus, I think you're a bit more engaged in the melee. Celia, you see this thing shuffle around, actually placing its feet a bit precariously around this stone that you're after. And you actually see it kind of, for a moment, step on this stone. And you actually see it flinch and recoil a little bit.
Okay, that's a bad thing if even the Mimic's afraid to tell.
It's fine.
But yeah.
Question though, if she were to mage hand it and throw it at this thing, would it just start screaming in agony?
Perhaps.
If only I had mage hand. Damn.
It's always eventually. You can probably find an item.
Eventually, I'll get it. Yeah.
Well, Celia, what would you like to do? You also don't know exactly what's happening there.
Yeah. Listen, I still don't want to get close to it. I don't want to get trapped by it, so I'm just gonna launch another firebolt at it.
All right, roll attack.
A 19.
That will certainly hit.
Oh, full damage. That's a 10.
Oh, full damage?
Woo-hoo.
How would you like to do this?
Woohoo.
I think I would be aiming for the legs of the chair. I know it's not an object. I'm still trying to light this thing on fire.
I don't care.
Why won't it catch?
Yeah, I'm getting more and more frustrated with the fact that it's not lighting on fire with every hit.
I mean, I mean, mechanically, it's that's
It's burning. It's just not catching on fire.
Exactly. There's a difference.
burning. There's a big difference.
I hear like the
mechanically.
sizzle of flesh, but not like the char crackle of wood, which is what I'm trying to go for.
Fire is not being born from this, and that is a problem.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? You actually, with this last hit, Othronus, I think with that last punch, you actually exposed a bit of its innards as like its mouth opens up in the base of this chair, like kind of the seat of this chair like opens up with a toothy maw. And Celia, seeing your opportunity, you launch firebolts into this thing's gullet, as it kind of like wheezes in this inhuman, monstrous growl as smoke pours out, and this thing kind of like stumbles back a bit into some of this other clutter on the floor, and actually starts to light a flame a little bit.
Woo! While
it
it's down,
stumbles-
I want to hit it with another fireball, just to be sure.
I will do the same with create bonfire.
Yeah, and as it recoils, it lets go of you as well, Thronus. All right, you both continue launching spells at this thing as this mimic turns aflame. You do notice this sewer is starting to get a little smoky.
That means actual fire has been created, so it's good thing.
Yeah.
But
It's great.
how much of this mimic's actually left that we've barbecued?
I mean, it's a flame at the moment, so less every moment.
I'm gonna try and use the blade to carve off a piece to see if it tastes any good.
Are you going for a cooked piece or an uncooked piece?
Cooked piece, just to. I need to know: is this secretly like the delicious kind of like pork? Like, are we about to discover a new kind of bacon?
Roll a survival check out of curiosity.
At 15, so
All right. You get like a decently sized chunk, kind of carving into it a decent bit, and kind of getting like this wedge. Celia, do you say anything as Othronus brings this to his mouth?
I'm waiting to see how he reacts.
All right.
I do like hold it over like the currently going fire just to cook it a little more before I take a bite. Give it a nice crust.
All right. Yeah, you guys. This room is getting pretty smoky at this point. But you take a bite out of this thing, and you get like. Are you biting towards the outer area or towards the inner area?
Starting out and going.
Okay. This first bite in the outer area is actually pretty tough, and you do eventually get a chunk of it off. It's pretty rubbery and almost like waxy. It does not taste all that great. Do you continue on?
Yeah, no, I gotta know how it goes. Full experience.
Do you continue chewing and like eat this outer layer, or do you like spit this part out?
Continue to chew a little more. If it's too tough, I'll just swallow it. I have a flask.
All right.
I'll just drink some with.
You go for another bite, a bit more towards the inner area. It still has that waxy sort of taste, but it is a bit more tender. It seems like, the outermost layer isn't good for eating, but the inner area, it's better. Not great, but better. It's a little stringy.
Now, what superpower does he gain by this?
Super
Sprouts
indigestion.
all over his body.
Super indigestion.
So here's the thing. Have y'all seen Venom, right? Well, now I get the actual suit.
You get the tongue. I don't think Celia will mind.
I already have that.
Yeah, an even
Works
better
for-
tongue.
Oh yeah.
Avranish's
better
tongue 2.0.
Because if I get mimic powers, the first thing I'm doing is creating my own version of the suit.
Roll some Constitution saves.
While he's doing that, I want to go pick up the ball.
The ball.
The ball.
The rock.
The rock.
The ball or the rock? Because there's a ball here. Check if it's a mimic.
The orb. The sphere. The thing that was in the box that we've been going after. At least I hope it's the same thing. But I'm gonna go pick it up and find out.
So are you just like going and like full on like picking it up? Or are you gonna like
Yep.
look at this thing at all?
Nope.
No, just one.
Yep. I think I'm too distracted by Othranus eating a mimic that I just absentmindedly go
Okay.
and pick it up.
I will say that while I'm eating this, I am gonna like see if she's okay because I don't want her to accidentally grab this. And I missed the like flashing red eyes and clear signs of possession before we leave.
Oh, and now she's yeah. All right. Yeah.
15 on the con, so I don't know if I'm like stomach troubles or not yet.
You go and stoop down to pick this thing up. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this against being charmed by any chance?
No.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Woo! 23.
You pick this thing up, and like as you touch it for the first time, you feel a flash of almost like pain and resentment. Not physical pain, not psychic pain. You do not take any damage for this, especially with nat 20. And you're not frightened of this, but you do very much feel like this unsettling feeling that you think that other people may not be able to handle very well. You pick this up. Are you examining it?
Yes.
You are. Yeah. I will go ahead and send the art for that. This stone, it feels and looks similar to what I think you may have seen a few times before, material known as jade. But it seems glossy and smooth. Sorry, find this greenish gray, but almost like illuminated from the inside. Like there's some sort of visibly magical essence about this, as well as 3 loosely eye-looking lumps on one side. Gives you an unsettling feeling holding this, but you feel that there's something that you could try to connect with, something you may be able to attune to residing inside the stone.
Ooh, I'm gonna attune to this thing so hard. For
And
now,
can I get both of
think
you-
just pocket it.
Can I get both of you to roll our Constitution saving throws? I think I
Okay,
made
my
that.
first one was 15. I don't know if that did me anything, but I'm going to
Okay.
continue eating only the inside of my new mimic turkey leg. I'm going to leave the outside because that's no longer my favorite, but I'm going to finish that off and go join Celia to see what's up with this.
You do get the sense that probably at this point, since it's like on fire, it's gonna be
Probably.
hard to find like a good bit of this at this point.
Well, then I'm not going to, then I'll let it burn.
Sorry, bro.
That's
Three.
fine. I got to eat a mimic. Who the hell else can say?
True.
A 3, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're kind of examining stone, you're kind of begin like having this shortness of breath feeling. You kind of start gasping for air, like you're in a very smoky, enclosed room. That perhaps getting somewhere a bit more well ventilated might help with. Or putting out the fire.
Ooh.
I know that's all ask for Celia.
This is unfamiliar to her. Fire is causing her damage. Wait a minute.
It's not fire causing her damage, it's the smoke.
True. I think Celia starts to almost a bit panic and kind of gasp at her throat as she's stumbling around, trying to find her way out of this room.
You're not full on delirious quite yet, but you are getting closer than I think you may want. Out of curiosity, before either of you leave, do you pick up the box that it was in, or do you just leave that and pocket it?
Yeah, that's
We should probably pick up the box.
All right.
do you want to put the stone in the box, or do you want to keep the stone?
I'm gonna keep the stone.
All right.
Okay.
Just full on in the pocket it goes.
Yeah.
Do we? Did you figure out what it was? Is it just a pretty rock? Is somebody's soul in there? Is it a walkie-talkie?
There might be somebody's soul in there.
It'd be funny if it was just a sending stone, like just
There, yeah.
Hello, who's this?
Oh no.
Oh god, what if you made a sending stone that picks up the message of other sending stones?
An intercepting standing stone?
Yes.
Ooh.
Intercept.
Randomly listen to gossip and interesting things.
Yeah.
Because if all the guards had sending stones like police radio and you had an intercepting stone, you could just sit there listening to like the police
Yeah.
radios all day.
Like a police scanner, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, one more thing that kind of once things are relatively cooling down, you do notice that there is a this passageway that seems to open up back into the sewers where you were before. That you didn't see when you were coming down before. You get the sense that there might be a secret door there that leads back into the sewers.
Do we want to like double check to see where, if we want to like know where that is to use it maybe one day, or
Yes.
all right, let's
All right.
double check to see if we can find where it leads. Doesn't mean we're gonna go out through there, but just we'll know where it is.
All right. You do kind of investigate that, and it's very easy from this side. That you see that it leads out back into the sewers that you were passing through before. A bit farther down the way.
All right,
I don't know. I don't think.
We could possibly map this place out if we ever want to make a like hidden headquarters or something.
I think we have better options than a sewer.
I mean, this isn't
Yeah.
going to be like the premiere stuff. This is like a place Hell, we can make this a prison
Well,
if we want.
true.
Place to keep in mind.
Just gotta watch
did
out
rip
for more
off the
We
minions.
door.
can tell
Are you
Nyla
still-
we moved down here and see her reaction.
You would have had to have dropped the door to use both of your daggers during that fight. Do you pick the door?
Yeah,
back
no,
up?
I do pick the door back up just to like lean it against the frame where it once stood.
Fair enough. What would you like to do at this point? There are a few other passages in here, but you don't know where they go.
Do you want to explore like how we are, physically right now, or do you want to call this a day, head back to the tavern, and wait to see if Celia gets back?
do you
I'm
mean?
pretty beat up. I'm tired. I smell atrocious. And we have those kids waiting for us. We should probably head back. Not to mention, we did leave Cordelia out there to deal with the whole situation.
I'm sure she'll be fine. She's not stupid enough to hang around. She'll be waiting for us. Let's just head back to the thing. And I'm gonna try in my mind to like blot out the image I just saw when she just laid out how bad we looked. Just because that is very much a conversation I hear from what you put. I can't remember.
You broke out for me at the end, so I didn't hear the end of that.
No, just comparing like, yeah, no, this sounds like it was either a really fun date or a terrible one. I'm trying to remember the show where the quote's from.
When you said that we would go out on a stroll of the city and maybe light some things on fire, I wasn't expecting a mimic.
Or a sewer?
Or a sewer.
You never expect them, but you always gotta be ready for them. Also, this isn't really it. We're gonna do something a little bit, cleaner, a little nicer, and just a little bit more, less confined space if you like things like that.
You see a little twinkle in her eye as you say that. Well, let's go back.
Have you
get
ever
cleaned up.
played the firework game?
The firework game? You'll have to teach me. That sounds terribly fun.
So yeah, no, anything can be a firework if you know how to play the fire.
Is that the name for it?
The firework game?
Yeah, I just thought that was just, let's see what I can light on fire.
Yeah, that's the firework game. Because every time you light something on fire, it always comes out a little different. There's always fire, but sometimes it sparkles, sometimes it sizzles, sometimes it melts.
You have a point. You know what? I think I like that better. It's catchier. The firework game.
Yeah, right?
Well, let's go back so that I can clean myself off, eat a nice meal, and plan when I can play the firework game.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna not mention the fact that you're magic and could just do that with like a snap of your hands.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, so are you now.
I don't have prestidigitation. I don't.
Yes,
The magic
but then,
I have is to light shit on fire.
yeah, but I have to walk back through these sewers. So there's no point in me getting clean now and then going back through the sewers to get dirty again and then getting... I do think at the end of the sewers, wherever they come out, Celia does immediately cast prestidigitation on herself. And
Fair enough.
Orthronus, because I'm not dealing with the smell.
You don't want him to be
I-
smelly either.
No.
I still have my because did my cigar last? No, cigarette.
Yeah, I think the
If it
cigarette.
ran out, I'd take out another one.
It's been a little bit. You're probably towards the end of it now. The one you're on.
Lavender scented sewage.
Lavender
Amazing.
scented sewage.
Oh, for you maybe. For me, it's actually pretty nice.
The title of this episode.
Yeah,
Because you know what the fun thing about smoking these is? I get to smell burn and fire and not vegetable.
All
I
right.
can do that as well. I just need to, light something on fire.
I imagine. Sorry, Doug. Go on.
That's the conversation while walking through the
Yeah.
sewer.
Yeah, a conversation that you're having as you're walking back through the sewers. You take a left after you get out of this kind of little area, and then you head all the way back over here. Let me get this. Wait, no, it's this, then that. There we go. You see it heading both north and south, relative to this map at least. So I assume you start heading south, as instructed.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. You now have a walkway to walk across, as you kind of have to duck under a bridge to get back into this main area. You're able to climb up onto this little walkway area, and can now walk like human beings.
Wow.
Make one more con save, both of you, just as you're getting through the rest of the sewer.
9.
Hmm.
I rolled that nat 20 and it's all downhill from here.
Do I still get that +2 for the circumstance or something bonus?
Yeah, for this I'll say yeah.
15.
All right. Good to know. It's still disgusting, regardless of whether you rolled a 9 or a 15.
Fair.
But yeah, you make your way down through the sewers.
It was never
I guess
not
we-
disgusting, just we didn't want to throw up.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it there. In terms of what. Sorry. You guys, I think we're gonna leave it off with you guys are walking through the sewers, and then you'll get to where you emerge from at the end of, or at the beginning of the next session.
Darn, I was hoping to see the reaction of when the kids tell us she got arrested.
Ooh, she got in trouble.
Oh, no.
In trouble with the law. And sorry, Heidi, that it's we got less of Cordelia this time.
Okay.
It's okay. Next
We-
session, we're breaking her out of prison.
Prison break. Assuming you guys don't get thrown in prison.
Why would we, law-abiding
Yeah.
citizens, be thrown in prison?
I am excited to see where this goes. And what that look was all about from Silas. Maybe he has the teensy-weentiest bit of a little shriveled chicken liver of a heart.
That, or he's pitying you because you really didn't think people are going to get hurt when you're dealing with devils and me and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, and this is, playing devil's advocate for Silas, to be fair, he did tell you explicitly not to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do?
Got involved. But was I supposed to
Yeah, no.
not get involved?
Well,
Of
that's the
course
dilemma.
not. He brought you into this when whatever the hell he did. So now everything he does is your business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and why would he tell you not to get involved if he didn't think that you had reason to get involved?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And why does he say he's not interested in marrying you anymore?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's like that old saying, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is also mine.
Yeah, I would say that... Yeah, no, I'll say that next time.
Say what now?
Say next time.
Well, we split the party, so I didn't do it for once this time.
True, Adonis had no say in this time.
To be fair, we did split the party last time. Now we're gonna have multiple sessions in a row with a split party.
Yeah, but this is like a split party going separate ways. The last time, like, split party, but
Oh yeah.
going the same way. Just I was slow pokey.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking you were gonna do something, so I had some other stuff in mind, and I wasn't certain if it was gonna go this way. I didn't think you were just gonna sit there.
I just like to remind us that this started with us investigating the cemetery off of that one bit of info we got from.
It sure did.
Butterfly
And then
effect.
it's spiraled into this.
Wonderful how things work out sometimes.
Alright, now do we rush to break Cordelia out of prison? Or do I
We
wait
need to know
4
that happened
hours?
first.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know that happened yet.
True.
I will also say as well, because I think I may have mentioned this before, but I was toying around with the idea of having a system in place for doing short rests similar to Baldur's Gate. So I think I'm going to put this on a test run for now, and we can do this now. I think you could still do as many short rests as you want for an hour, but I will also throw it out that I'll give you 2 light activity 10-minute long short rests. So you can be a bit more active than during hour-long short rests. And you can be like walking around, or you can be doing other stuff, potentially.
Woo. I get 2
Arthritis
spell
is
slots
just-
back.
So I will
He's going to
say,
be in a quick bit of denial as he drinks and tries to forget that he murdered somebody.
as both Ronus and Celia, you are making your way through the sewers, and Cordelia, as you are being arrested, go ahead. You can go ahead and take a short rest.
But we know what to get Cordelia now. She needs a little harmonica in case this happens again.
Mm-hmm.
Does she know how to play the harmonica?
Nope. But she could at least make noise and annoy Silas with it.
She wants.
Turns out I am really good at this, but I don't want him to enjoy the music, so I just one side to the other side, no real rhythm.
She doesn't want to be good at it. That's the beautiful thing. She doesn't need to be good at playing the instrument to be annoying.
I mean, hell, she could just find a stick and just, tap it against the metal bars just to annoy him.
We'll see how this all shakes out. I'm very interested in all this.
I want to know, what is the magistrate going to say when we dump all this that was like, okay, an incident involving a carriage that set some stuff on fire and someone was killed, and the main investigation is like, oh, there were other people involved. Oh, there were sightings of demons, like devils. It'll slowly stack up on this poor guy. It's like, what the actual fuck happened?
I mean, this is basically a conspiracy that's been going on in the city.
This should be fun.
And how much
depending on who we get, how much info can they actually collect? How much of it will they even believe off of witness testimony? Because I think only some people